I upgraded my QuickBooks. So that means we're talking about QuickBooks Desktop. And now the multi-user part doesn't work. How do I fix this? Oh, Richie, you're sweet. Thank you. I hope this is useful to you. So how do I fix this? First of all, QuickBooks, I am not a fan of QuickBooks technical support for front-end stuff like accounting stuff and data entry screens and user stuff. But it is my experience that they are quite good for the back end. That back end techno stuff, which is, it doesn't have to do with accounting, but just has to do with technology and things with file extensions, which I've never heard of before. However, in order to really take advantage of that, you have to have a lot of time. It could take a half a day on the phone with QuickBooks technical support to sort out an issue like this, but they will do it. You can find your way to a knowledgeable person, and if you're willing to stay on the phone, they can get it done. So that would be my first route. If it was working fine in multi-user previously and all of a sudden it's not, that would be my first route. You'll set up a screen share and they'll troubleshoot. Just don't be in a rush to go anyplace. Order lunch, have it delivered. My other thought is, it depends on how many users we're talking about. And I'll give you an example. There's a technology called QBox. And for $12 a month, for unlimited number of users, and for an unlimited number of QuickBooks files, for $12 a month, this technology synchronizes a QuickBooks file that's on my computer with the same QuickBooks file that's on your computer. The catch is, and here's where the number of users come into play, the catch is that only one person at a time can make changes to the file. Now, everybody can look at the file. They can open it, they can run reports, they can export to Excel, they can do all kinds of things, and they're going to be working with a version of but they can't make, or any changes that they make won't be saved. And so in a number of smaller organizations, nonprofits and for-profits, that model works just fine. It works great in amongst the in-house team. So let's say an executive director and director of finance can get into the file, or a CEO and an outsourced bookkeeper can get into the file. It's not necessarily likely that they're going to need to get in at the same time. And for $12 a month, how can you go wrong, right? So skip the whole the multi-user agita and consider something like QBox. And if you want something like that, let me know, because if I log into my account, I can invite you from there, and then I think we both get a little kicker of something nice. I don't remember exactly what that is, but I'm a huge fan of it. And for anybody on this watching this video who is in public accounting, what you're paying for is a folder, and the folder is defined as a group of access permissions, a group of people who have permission to access that folder. So in that folder, as long as the same group of people is authorized, you can have as many QuickBooks files as you want. You're just granting access to all of those files to whoever you've invited to that folder. If you want a different combination of people to access different files, then you're going to need to pay another $12 a month for a different combination of people accessing one or more files in a different folder. So for example, we have, at the time of this recording, we have 4 folders. One, we share that folder with a client, and the engagement team from my firm gets access to that folder, and we have, the client has access. We have that same setup with a CPA firm that we've partnered with, and the CPA has access, and the people on our engagement team have access. We have another folder that everybody in our company has access to, and no client has access to that. And then we have a folder that only David and I have access to, because it has our personal QuickBooks files in there. So we pay 4 times the monthly subscription fee. Granted, we're not paying $12 a month because we're paying $9 a month because we got grandfathered in because we've been customers for a while. I know, feels good, the grandfather badge, right? So QBox could be the solution, but if not, then reach out to technical support with QuickBooks, with Intuit. Just reserve a lot of time in your schedule. And I want to emphasize that, because if you have to leave partway through and you have to get to a meeting or do other things, you're not going to know where they left off, and you might not even be able to access the file. So be prepared to stay for the long haul.